So, warm good morning to one and all. Myself, Dr. Sindhu, Regional Director at Regional Center Vadagara, deem it a great privilege to invite all our students and all our respected officials here for the induction meeting of the January 2024 session, specifically being organized by Regional Center Vadagara, which has been given the responsibility of being the nodal regional center to organize the learner support services in terms of the counseling activities for the students in the country. Let me cordially invite and welcome our Professor Kuman sir, who is a program coordinator for the programs at our IGNO headquarters, SYTS. It's always a pleasure, sir, and we from Regional Center Vadagara, last few years, we have been having great support from you for offering the program in various modes. And this time also, it is a very same. Thank you very much for joining us in a very short notice as per your busy schedule. Still, you have joined in. A warm welcome from all of us from Regional Center Vadagara. And also along with me is my colleague, Dr. Pramila O, Assistant Regional Director, the senior experienced professional in our Regional Center Vadagara. Welcome to you, madam. And also my colleague, Dr. Chandan Kumar, Assistant Regional Director at Regional Center Vadagara. We as a team will be addressing our students today for the induction program. And a very warm welcome to all our learners who have joined here, and we hope others would join soon. So basically, we are having students from various regional centers, including students of Regional Center Vadagara, for the 4 programs: PGDSS, Postgraduate Diploma in Sustainability Science, PGDSSOL, Postgraduate Diploma in Sustainability Science in the online mode, the Masters, MASS, Masters Program in Sustainability Science, and the MASSOL, Masters Program in Sustainability Science in the online mode. So I'll just share the presentation, and we will be taking you to the various aspects of the program. Right at the beginning, we would like to tell our dear learners to kindly take specific note of the instructions or the interactions that we have with you, because in the long run, it will be of benefit for you to successfully complete your program. And our endeavor is to help you sail through this in a very enjoyable learning experience. And also, it is we should sincerely appreciate you all for choosing a discipline such as sustainability science, because sustainability has to be a way of life. And all of you, I'm sure, have taken this conscious decision to contribute towards sustainable development as a very meaningful program also in the university. So I'll just share the presentation. I hope the screen is visible to all of us learners.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, ma'am. So, overall, this induction program, that the time that we spend together here, our endeavor is to give you very valuable, very important information about your program, and also very generic information about being an IGNO learner. This is a way that we have placed the sessions for you. In the beginning, I will be giving you some basic introduction about e-support services that the university is providing for our students, and also knowing about your regional center and study center and about the study materials. Followed by this, we have our learned professor, Dr. Kuman sir from the school, who is actually or the team there actually is are the people who have designed this entire program, the PGDSS and the MASS. Sir will be talking to you about the academic aspects and the program structure and interacting with you all. Followed by this, Dr. Chandan Kumar, Assistant Regional Director at Regional Center Vadagara, would talk to you about the online counseling activities. And after that, we will have the session by Dr. Pramila O, Assistant Regional Director at Regional Center Vadagara, where Madam would be talking to you about the internal assessment at IGNO, the term and examinations, convocation, and other activities, and then we have an interactive session and we would wind up the session. So that is how we have placed the session for you all. Now, coming to the basics, now each of you are an IGNO student. So, in open and distance education, the speciality is that unlike conventional system, where our primary role is being a learner, here we are having multiple roles in our own personal space. In addition, we have taken a new role today, that is being a student of the PGDSS program or the MASS program. So it's very important to know exactly what is the student particulars about you, or what is the identity parameters that an IGNO student should know. So first and foremost is the enrollment number. So enrollment number basically is a number which has been given to you as a primary reference of identity with the university. So if you see your enrollment number, all of you being students of the 2024 January session, each of your enrollment number you would notice starts with the digit 24. That is 24 represents the year that you have joined in the university. Just to have an idea in your mind that it is 24 is the year that you have joined, and specifically if you look, it is January 2024. So all of you by now, I'm sure, would be familiar with your enrollment number. If not, kindly make sure that you are familiar with your enrollment number. Note it down somewhere carefully. The other important aspect you should know is about the program code. So, as we mentioned, the PGDSS is a program code for the students of the distance mode, or the open and ODL students, and PGDSS OL is the program code for the students of the online program. Similarly, we have the MASS and the MASS OL. And within the program code, as you would listen in the future addressed by our other resource persons, there are course codes also. So each program code, and within that you have course code. Course codes means basically the subjects that you would be studying. Each has a code. So you must be very familiar with the courses that you have in the program PGDSS. Or in case of MASS, what are the course codes of the first year? What are the course codes of the second year? That gives you an overall frame right in the beginning. What are the academic requirements that you have to fulfill? So in the beginning itself, we should have an idea, because it will help us to plan our activities, being a distance learner in IGNO. The next is about your regional center and study center. As we had mentioned, this group is, we have students from across the country who have joined for these two programs, and therefore your regional center, each of you would be having your own regional center. Like somebody was mentioning this, they are from Dehradun. Some other student is from Vadagara. So basically your regional center is what is shown where you have taken admission, and it will be reflected in your student zone. And within that also you have a study center, which is a academic point of interface, directly the point of listening for the students. All of you also would be having a study center, which also you can see in your student zone. We will take you to the student zone. Now, the other important thing that you should know as a distant learner, or in fact should be aware, is that there is a registration validity period. You have joined the system in January 2024. There is a prescribed time given by the university. Of course, there is a minimum time. For a postgraduate diploma, 1 year is a minimum time that a student can complete and pass out with of the program. And there is also a maximum duration, because open and distance education is a very flexible system. And similarly, for the master's program, the minimum is 2 years, and there is also a maximum duration. So you must know exactly the time that is at your end, because you have other roles also. You may be doing some other activities. So how you prioritize or how you manage your time with that, in that perspective, I think very important for us to know about the registration validity. The other particulars are the address that you have given to the university, the contact particulars. All these are given by you directly to the university, and what is given by you is taken as the record. So that is also very important to ensure that your correct address, your correct particulars are there with the university. And then the identity as a learner. Of course, there's an identity card given by the university, which we will be telling you. But basically, the awareness right in the beginning in the induction program is that you should be aware about your identity as an IGNO learner. Your enrollment number is a key point of identity. Your name is secondary, because in a big system there could be people with the same name as well. So this is the first and foremost thing which we wanted to tell our learners. Now coming to the next aspect is about the e-support services, because IGNO is the world's largest university. It's an open distance mode university. And not only that, now we know that everything is linked with technology, digital learning and digital support services, everything. So especially even in a university like IGNO, long back itself, we have taken technology as an integral component of all our teaching learning activities and also in e-support services. So therefore, each of you would be getting primary updates or very authentic information from the university website. It's very important to be aware about that. Of course, your admission itself was the first point where you took the website as a reference to go in and take your admission. Further, also at every stage, for example, your admission or registration related services, your details will be there in the website. Your study material status would be there in the website. The assignments or the continuous assessment details, the term and exam convocation, all these, the e-support mechanism that university has, we should be aware of it. I'm sure many of you would be aware, but just we are just taking you through this. So if you go to the IGNO website, which you all are very aware, is www.igno.ac.in. So in the website, you would see that there is a student zone. In the student zone, there is basically a student support. I just have the screen here. I hope it's visible to you. In the IGNO website, there is an area called the student support. That is something of importance to you, which you should constantly be checking and be aware, is where you can get a lot of valuable updates for you during a period of study. So in the student support, there is student zone, which has been highlighted here, the student zone. So if you go to the student zone, you would find the page appearing like this, which is to the right of the screen. There you can see it is highlighted that know your admission and registration details. If any of you haven't gone through that page, kindly make it a point to please visit that page today. And once you go here, what you subsequently see is that there will be an admission detail shown there. So in the admission detail, when you go to the registration details, you will have this page. Let me just focus on this particular right side page where you have to know your registration detail, for which you should type in your enrollment number and select the program code from the drop down menu and submit. When you submit that, your home page, every student in the university has their own home page. They can visit the home page and know all your particulars are placed there. Is it right? Is my name correctly given? Have I given the correct name, the correct spelling, the address? Everything you can check there, and the registration detail, when I have taken admission, up to when it is valid, all those details, your particular specific details will be there in the university website. So just coming back to the slide. So in the student zone, you have the student registration status, which I was just trying to show you now. Go to the registration status and see the details. And you can also see the courses which you have to study there. So your regional center, study center, all the details would be there. That is primary point which you should get it clear in the beginning. The next is the study material status. The study material status also, now there are two aspects to it. In case of the open and distance mode program students, that is those of you who have joined for the program PGDSS and the MASS, not the online, the PGDSS and the MASS programs, you would notice or you would recall that when you took admission, you had an option either to take the study materials by post to the address given by you to the university, so that the university would dispatch to you by post for those who have opted it, or there could be an option where you have opted for the soft copy of study materials. So depending on what choice you have exercised, either you would have got the study material or you will be getting the study material by post, or you will have to access from the university website, that is or the repository, that is egyankosh.ac.in. So in case of those of you who have opted for getting the study material by post, it's solely based on the exercise that you have done. But many students, we are noticing they are moving into the online mode and accessing the soft copy as an option. So those who have given by post, they can go to the website and check out the status of dispatch. Study materials is mostly being dispatched by the IGNO headquarters by a division called Material Production and Distribution Division. So that status you can see in the website. If you go to the specific link of study material dispatch for January 2024, you can check the status by giving your enrollment number. Those of you who have taken the soft copy, you would not be, or you have chosen the soft copy, you won't be getting the study material by post. You will have to go to egyankosh.ac.in, which is displayed on the screen. You can go there, you can search for the course codes of the of your program of study. So this is for the ODL students. Now coming to those students who have chosen PGDSS OL program, that is OL is the suffix, OL stands for online, and the MASS OL program, for you the study materials will only be given to you by online mode, that is through the LMS. So all of you who have taken admission to the online mode would have got some instruction or information by mail or other modes that about you have an LMS, the learning management system. You have to access the learning management system. Many of you would have already done that. But just to tell you in this meeting as well, you can log in there and you can see your study materials will be there, your assignments you will have to upload in the LMS, etc. So everything is in an online learning environment for the students of the PGDSSOL and the MASSOL program. So, coming to the next aspect, that is further for the assignment questions, you have to we have detailed session on that after this. But just I want to tell you to be aware that in the website you can download the assignment questions if you go to the student zone. Similarly, in case of the online students, you have to go to the LMS and access the assignment question, attempt the assignment and upload it in the LMS. Then comes the term and exam and the grade card, which also you have the results, which you can see there is an e-support mechanism to know your results and your grade card. Now, just idea for the students of online program, when you go to the LMS site, that is, as I mentioned, LMS .ignoonline.ac.in. If you go, you would see the screen like this, something which is shown on the left side of the screen here. That is a page learner management system. So you should, when you go there, there is an option to log in. You have to log in with your username and other credentials. And once you log in there, you can navigate through that. You can see the study materials, or basically go through the entire, take some time and go through it, because that is your learning space for the PGDSS OL students and the MASS OL students. So just wanted to make you familiar. So we just put some screenshots here. So this is in very brief that we wanted to tell you. Please be constantly checking the website and other information points, the authentic information points of the university. And this is what is a basic detail. And with this, I'm just stopping here. Now, I would request Kuman sir to kindly introduce to the students about the programs PGDSS and MASS program, the online and the ODM. Thank you, sir.
And my sincere gratitude regional center Bhatkara team, and I just want to share to all our learners that you are very lucky to enroll in this January 2024 session, because you're going to have
We can
a
put
number
you
of
the volume is low.
initiative
Can't
taken
hear.
by us Bhatkara, and they are very proactive team. You will find out, you will not feel that you are doing your courses in online or ODL, just like you will have that feeling that we are also involved this in learning processes like other conventional university, right? So this is what I have seen, because the university that responsibility of these courses from one regional centers to another regional centers from time to time. So with these remarks, I would like to share my presentation. Is the screen is sharing? I don't know. Is sharing, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Uh, it is sharing, isn't it? Okay.
Yes.
So
It's
I'm
visible.
sure some of the centralized or common point student support system is already reflected by our regional director and other team in the RC. They will also focus more in details, right? Regional center is the backbone of offering different program of IGNOU. In addition to that, this sustainability science is a new, innovative and emerging discipline which is offered by IGNOU, and in India it is the only program of sustainability science, right? And one of the few university in global level who is offering this sustainable science program. Okay. With this keeping in mind, our team in headquarters, we have initiated or we have developed some student support service system in addition to whatever provided through regional center as per our open distance learning pedagogy. So I want to share those things in brief here. Sometimes there is gap of understanding between student and our team. It may be different from one person to person, and some of the students are able to understand easily uh, why, I mean, looking into our initiative, proactive student support service initiative. So as uh, our director, regional director, also reflected that we are offering this sustainable science program into two delivery mode. One is open distance learning, the another is open that's online. So that's already indicated that if the surface is OL, this is online, and then if surface is not there, then it is ODL, right? So the first year part of master is the PhD diploma part. Okay, so I will give the common this presentation. This is highly intricate. That the major objective of the program, I'm sure you must be aware, because today students, especially the students of IGNOU, they are highly, I mean, experts than us also, because they are from different academic background, and some of them have more and already have experience in one or another field and have taken courses of by to enhance their knowledge, to enhance their skill. So, and on the other hand, looking into the importance of this sustainable science this discipline, the major program objectives are to provide opportunity to the learner to deepen their knowledge and understanding about, as we are in the era of sustainable development, and the sustainable development era is handled by, or it text, I mean, self through the principle of sustainable science. At the same time, there is a need to expand our capacities of the learners who are taking this course on theoretical and the practical aspect of sustainable development. And of course, when you have successfully completed this course, you'll be able to have a professional understanding on knowledge and skills and formulations and implementation, monitoring, and developing a different project and program related to sustainable development. Of course, sustainable development is very fast and today very vast. And today, if you talk any of the program and policies without the component of sustainable development, it will not be complete, right? Looking into the program structure, as of now, we are offering this master course uh, in total of 72 credit. As per that IGNOU Open Distance Learning Pedagogy, 1 credit equal to 30 hours of distance learning process. The first year have 36 credit, and second year also have 36 credits. And as the first year is for postgraduate diploma in sustainable science. After completion of first year, you are successfully completed, or you will get degree of postgraduate diploma. So in the first year, we are going to have 9 paper for 36 credit. In the first paper, we're going to look into the basic principles, approaches of sustainability science, right? Where we are looking into a brief introduction about what is sustainable development, what is sustainability science, what are the approaches, what else we can do to bring the sustainability of this planet. And followed by, when we look into the basic foundation of sustainable development, we'll find that the three basic foundation are environment, economy, and society. So these three foundational interrelated to each other and interdependent. So we need to understand the interaction, interlinkages of these three basic foundation. So since we are from different academic backgrounds, someone may be from science, someone may be from commerce, someone may be from technological background. So here in this course too, we are trying to learn about our basic foundation, or relook into the ecosystem natural resources component. We are going to study about ecosystem, its component in terms of quality and quantity. Say, for example, natural resources like mineral, water, air, etc., and so on. Another component is, the drivers of that managing this environment ecology is our socio-cultural system. We need to understand socio-cultural system from the lens of sustainability. We are going to study in this MSD01 trade. Is, we know that the interaction between these nature, that is environment, and society, nature society interaction is involvement into economic. So once upon, or still, some of the classical economists is of the opinion that economies is about earning wealth, earning economy, earning more money. But we need to understand the value of those money, or the value which the classical economies, they we are not thinking about the value of environment, indirect value of the ecology, indirect value of environmental components, to understand those environment, those values, which we are going to study the basic foundation of understanding the economic value of ecology in these ecological economics courses. Of course, if you look into the interaction between nature, society, and economic, these three foundation, you will understand that from the beginning of the human civilization, it is governed by some institution in some policies. It may be written or in unwritten. It may be traditional, which we need to look into this modern world viewpoint. So here in institution governance policy, we are going to look into how the natural resources has to be maintained, how we have to utilize the resources, and how to balance this nature society interaction. Then in the process of human civilization, growth of human civilization, and even in this modern world, we have seen a number of policies program from one country to another. And those policies program, even before we introduced the term, but those are very much important to understand as a relation to. So we are going to look into those success stories, those strategies and models. What, based on those experience, what kind of strategies and models we require for further implementation to explore more in bringing the sustainability, which the basic foundation and some case study we'll learn in MSD016. When we're trying to implement those policies program, when we're trying to understand or achieve sustainability or sustainable development, and to have a balance of the interaction between nature society interaction, there are a number of challenges. These challenges may be into different form. It may be socio-economic challenges, it may be scientific challenges, it may be environmental process challenges. This we are going to look into this course 17. Up and today in this world, especially up unsaid United Nations Convention on Environment Development, we are giving more importance. We are giving the global efforts of that achieving sustainable development is going in a very first way and trying to involve each and every country of the world. So we are going to look those important, especially in the context of sustainable SDGs, sustainable development goals, the 17 goals in this course, global strategies to sustainable development. The most important part where we sometimes avoid or we neglect it is how to understand those sustainability in the micro level, right? And as you know, the impact of all these imbalances and all these threats to sustainability of the planet is because of population, and that's population is directly related if you look into micro level, health and the other aspect, right? That's we are going to explore the basic foundation of what is the role of population health at micro level to balance sustainability. Here, this is in how we are going to study the basic foundation of sustainability science in first year. Second year, as we know, one of the important challenges we face, and we need to fight those challenges. One of those challenges is, climate change, and how we have to cope up with climate change in this present society has to be looked, and that we are going to study on this climate change society this course. Then if you look into different component of the environment, the planet, you will find out this mountain hill ecosystem plays an important role. This ecosystem aspect of understanding sustainability, what are the how to improve that, how to manage that basic principles we are going to study for different ecosystem, like mountain hill ecosystem in course 21, and course 22 we are going to have aquatic ecosystem. Of course, some important thing is that in this globalized world, one of the important initiative which is taken by different institutions, different there's multinational companies, it is corporate social responsibility. A student of sustainability science, we need to understand the basic foundation of this corporate social responsibility, where we're going to study this in fundamental of CSR. Then in this globalized world, we need to understand the ecology, social ecology, globalization, sustainability, interaction, and how it has to be maintained, how we have to tag in a proper step this basic foundation and the principles we are going to study in MSD 023. As I mentioned that after completion of this course, a student must understand or must have that kind of skill, professional skill, which they can monitor, they can develop new policies and program. That foundation, basic foundation of how to develop, because you have studied the theory part. Okay, what are the policies, program, and the principle, a process. So how to make into in the form of SEP, that procedures that we are going to study in monitoring, evaluation of project and program, how to implement those theoretical principle on those things. Then of course, and you have to conduct a project work based on whatever you learn, theoretical study, the principles you have learned in theory. Okay, this is about the structure of course. Okay, I will share a brief teaching learning process. I'm sure they will also that RC team will also explain it, but this is what I'm going to share with all of you is that our initiative from our team of school of SOIT, right? Director has already shared the centralized student support system. This is program specific student support system. As you know, there are a number of issues because we are a mega university and our student enrollment is very high. So sometimes some students are very confused with how to find out those study material, how to get and how to access this particular kind. One of the student in the beginning, someone has message give the message here that whether we'll get what the bird information in one place. That's exactly what we're doing over here. This is the initiative. This for this ODL student, right? So ODL student, the initiative we are taking is, I'm not go to, this is evaluation mode, initiative. This they will explain. Okay, I will explain all this. Okay, evaluation part. Is it right, madam? Hello? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. थोड़ा सा, let me explain. So when you check the courses,
Hello, sir.
one part is yeah, one part is study material. The second part is after getting the study material, now then is doing the assignment. Then third part is the evaluation. The fourth part is project. It is specifically for the ODL student. In this teaching learning process, when you have study material, then there will be counseling session also, right? So that how we are doing, then that I will explain. Then the next is assessment method. We have theory courses, we have project, as I already reflected. Evaluation, assignment evaluation is for 30%, that what is will be there. Then time and examination 70% of each course. Then project report 75%, by about 25%. Okay, these are the brief this evaluation process. In term, the one of the important confusion with the student is that ours this sustainable science program is not semester based, it is an annual based. Okay, so you are eligible to give the term in examination after completion of 1 year. Now you are enrolled in January, so you are eligible to give term and examination in December. Those who enroll in July, in June. So examination centers, irrespective of where, in which study center or in which regional center you are enrolling, you can give examination. In project, this is also one of the important information where students are confused. So proposal has to be developed, then that has to be submitted, that has to be approved, then only you have to submit the feedback. Okay. Now this is the initiative of our school where you are
यहाँ
giving, for example, the first component of your self-learning material, study material. Sometimes, in the process of this teaching study material, okay, it may
ये आप यहाँ से भी रिप्लाई देंगे तो आवाज आएगा उस सर का इंटरनेट
सुन रहे हो आप?
ये वहाँ का सर
Hello. Some connectivity issue, I think we just.
I have a few questions if I can ask.
I think we lost the connectivity.
Yeah, so
yes some connectivity issue from headquarters.
We contacting for phone, ma'am.
yeah, I'll try to contact.
Hi.
Hello. Sir, some connectivity issue. Na? Hello?
Yes, madam.
Yeah, I think we're not able to get connected to Sir. So
Yeah.
once Sir joins, I think we can take it. But meanwhile, shall we go ahead? I think because in phone also I'm not getting Sir some connectivity issue. So I think maybe he'll be back during the interactive session also. Meanwhile, I think I'll request Dr. Chandan Kumar, Assistant Regional Director of Regional Center Vatakara, who would be talking to the students about the aspect of online counseling. Because all of you are from different regional centers, your learner support for counseling services. Only counseling services is by the regional center Vatakara. Other aspects are by the respective regional center. So, with these, I would cordially request and invite my colleague, Dr. Chandan Kumar, to present to the students about the online counseling. Over to you, please.
Thank you. Thank you, respected RD Madam and ARD Madam, the Regional Center Vatakra. Uh, I am again welcoming all the students. You are aware these programs is actually belongs to uh, post graduation diploma in sustainable science or PGDSS, and also who are opting online mode. So it is called PGDSSOL program. And as earlier RD Madam discussed about uh, this program, there is the 9 course code for first year student, and you can find it in the page number 2024 in the prospectus, and there are described which credits these titles of course are belongings and how much total credits belongs to this program. Now I am coming for the online support system. IGNU have a very large and different dimension of online support system. And after COVID, I believe students are very much familiar with these types of online support system, and it is also called digital or electronic mode of support system. So, if any student are new, even older learners are also attend the online and IGNU counseling classes as per their uh, requirement to gain the knowledge. Uh, we are updating according to requirement. We are informing which type of paper, which date and timing scheduled online classes. So I have only one request to all of you. Please follow our Facebook page and Twitter account. We are updating there also, and website also, Vatakra Regional Center. So, in the online counseling session, we are going to uh, invite some academic counselor who are going to help you and introduce you your syllabus and program related other uh, issues and topics, and discuss with you. So, academic counseling, now we are the nodal regional center for this program. So, we are going to start this online counseling session, and we will inform you when counseling session classes will scheduled. So, old student also and new student also, both are get benefited after the this online counseling sessions. uh, so for this purpose, IGNU headquarters identify the node as a nodal regional center RC Vatakra uh, for PGDSS program. We are responsible to organize online induction meeting, and we are going to in future we are going to organize online counseling class session for the student, and I hope you all will get benefited for this program. If you have any doubt, we will discuss in last. I am seeing so many students are raising their hands, so we will discuss in the last your questions and your inquiry. Please note it down. And next, I am again giving my RD madam. Uh, so complete this induction meeting. Okay, thank you, madam.
Yeah, thank you very much, Dr. Chandan. Kumar, Western Regional Director, was speaking to you about the online counseling session. Sir has told you about the online services we will be providing to you for the PGDSS and the MASS program. So you will have to thing only. You please go to the study material and come, because what we are going to organize will be the counseling services. So we will not be having detailed sessions. The thing is, it's counseling in nature. So to make the best use of it as learners, please go to the study material and then attend the session, so it become very meaningful for you, the counseling sessions. So thank you very much, Dr. Chandan, for this very brief but very point-wise inputs on online counseling session. Thank you. Now, I would like to request my colleague, Dr. Pramila O, Assistant Regional Director. Madam would be addressing you on the very important aspects with regard to your evaluation, the compulsory components, that is the internal assessment, the term and exam, and other related matters. So I most cordially invite Madam, and over to you, please.
Thank you, ma'am. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes.
Yeah. Good afternoon to all. A very warm welcome to all of you to this induction meeting organized by RC Vadagara for PGDSSOL, PGDSS, MASS and MASS programs for January 2024 admission session. Since our university, that is headquarters, directed certain regional centers to provide counseling sessions for a cluster of programs, and PGDSSOL and PGDMASS programs are attached with RC Vadagara for conducting the counseling sessions. And as per this direction, we are conducting the induction meeting, especially for the previous step for conducting the online counseling classes. Here, our faculty member, regional director and assistant regional director already given you many points regarding the IGNO programs. Now, my role is to discuss about the evaluation system developed in IGNO. Let me mount my PPT. Please wait.
I know I don't know when did it was disconnected.
Sir, you are here, sir.
Huh.
Welcome you back, sir.
Huh.
Welcome back. Thank you,
Anyway,
sir.
it's okay.
You continue, sir. No problem.
I don't know
Your
when
session
it
is
was
more
disconnected.
important. Your
When it was
program-
disconnected, I don't know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
When it was disconnected.
Where?
Some 10 minutes, I tried to call you, sir. Some 10 minutes back got disconnected.
हाँ फोन भी देखो अभी भी आया, फोन में भी सभी में इशू है, अभी कॉल कर रहे हैं, एवरीवेयर इट इज इशू एनीवे. ठीक है, okay, I will send this PPT. Okay, I will upload a PPT in that BIAS portal. I will send the link from your end. Okay.
Yeah, you can share it to all the RCs, I think, sir, wherever admission is there.
That is also an issue. Anyway, I will try to get that
Fine.
admission data. Okay, then I will share as a okay.
You were in between. You would like to anything to continue that, sir? Anything more to add?
It is okay. I don't know. I am not sure up to which slide I have. The network was okay.
Yeah, the MASS program you were giving in detail about the MASS, no, towards the last of it, the components you were mentioning.
Yeah, yes, sir. The second year course codes you have already mentioned, sir. Second year course codes
Ah.
also already mentioned, sir. And the next slide
Ah.
also you have shown, sir.
Will do. I will share this slide because this is a problem. Okay. Okay.
You would like to add anything, sir, or we shall continue the.
It is okay because my request to the student is you just look into BIAS portal. Then, in addition to our centralized portal, there is web-enabled academic support system, specific portal for program
Okay.
based.
So,
They need to look into that for mass program. Then online though already over there. Okay. Otherwise, student as well ask whenever they feel they will call to either RC to or us without understanding information is available over there. Right. This is I mean what we are facing this problem. Okay.
okay, sir. So, thank you very much. Sir, if we would be happy if you would be online with us because we have that interaction also within a short while. So, kindly be with us. Thank you very much. And, madam, shall we continue?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. With your permission and Professor Kumar, I will continue.
Pardon? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Is it visible?
Okay. Okay.
No. Okay.
Just PPT has to come, madam. The screen is started sharing. PPT,
Yeah.
we will wait for the PPT to come.
Okay. Any problem, madam? It is not visible. Ah, ഇപ്പം വരുന്നില്ല മാഡം ഞാൻ അങ്ങോട്ട്
വീഡിയോ ഉണ്ടാവും.
വീഡിയോ
വീഡിയോ ഓഫ് ചെയ്യണം. ഇത് സ്ക്രീൻ
വീഡിയോ
സ്ക്രീൻ വന്നു. PPT മാറ്റരുത്.
പക്ഷേ അതെന്താണ് വിൻഡോയിൽ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു
അതിനിപ്പോൾ കാര്യം ചിലപ്പോൾ ഒന്നും കൂടെ
ആദ്യം തന്നെ പുറത്ത് പോകേണ്ടി അല്ലെ അപ്പം ഞാൻ സംസാരിച്ചാൽ മതി മാഡം ക്യാൻസൽ ചെയ്യട്ടെ
ക്യാൻസൽ ചെയ്തു. PPT എവിടെയാ? ഇവിടെ വിൻഡോയിൽ വരുന്നത് ഓർഡിനല്ലേ ഓപ്പൺ അല്ലേ? നമുക്ക് എക്സിറ്റ് ചെയ്ത് സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്ത് നോക്കാം. ലോഗിൻ ചെയ്യാനായിട്ടുണ്ട്.
Very good afternoon.
Okay. Thank you all for your patient listening. Thank you for my presentation. And the first video is about the slide is about the IGNO programs and about IGNO. Already our Professor Kumans, RDM, all presented about it. But I think once again we have to mention a brief about IGNO, that is Indira Gandhi National University. IGNO is the largest university in the world, now having more than 5 million students in its scope. It was established by an act of parliament in 1985 to democratizing higher education. And it is now the main point to be mentioned it is here is that it is an A accredited university, which indicates the quality of providing higher education. And in the first visit itself, IGNOR received this A accreditation. The third important point to be mentioned here is the international jurisdiction. You know that the major achievement of IGNOR is that it has the power to conduct the programs all over the country through its regional centers, which provides the freedom for the students to change the regional center and study centers. If you want to change your regional center or study center, it is this facility is available in IGNOR and it helps the students lot. And another one is the flexible admission rules. In the case of IGNOR, being a distance education board, there is no mark restriction in it. Minimum mark is not required. There is no upper age limit. That is the other point to be mentioned here. The most important thing is that it advocates the individualized study, that flexibility in terms of pace and duration of study. That you are in Delhi or any other place, but the individualized study help you to attend the induction meeting conducted by IGNOR Regional Center Vadagara. That is the benefit of IGNOR. And the other one is the use of latest information and communication technologies. Already our regional director and Kuman sir also mentioned about the communication technologies used by IGNOR. And during the COVID period, all the universities are using it in wider sense. But before that also, IGNOR is very well used or enjoyed, students are enjoyed with the benefit of information and communication technologies. A multimedia approach is followed by IGNOR in this case. And the next point is nationwide student support service network. Already I have told you that we have a number of study centers, regional centers all over the country, and therefore there is a provision for us to change your regional centers and study centers. The last one is very important point is the post-secondary programs. IGNOR is the fee regarding IGNOR is very less, but very quality education is given by IGNOR. And the next important point to be mentioned here is that IGNOR follows two modes in distance education program that already mentioned by all other officials. That is, IGNOR provides open and distant learning mode and also online mode. In the case of online mode, it is mentioned as PGDSSOL, MASSOL. We noted that. If this OL is not present, then you are an ODL student. Otherwise, you are an online student. That is the difference. That is, you remember, both OL students are ODL students are in front of us. And the next one about a brief description about what is the open distance learning, that is ODL mode, and what is the peculiarity about open online learning. In the case of open and distance learning, minimum face-to-face contact is given. There is a provision for minimum face-to-face contact with your regional director, all the staff at the regional centers, and the regional center staff. There is a minimum face-to-face contact, study center staff, and the academic counselors. There is a provision for that. But in the case of OT online, it is not given. And the second one is the print and non-print media used for ODL. ODL students, you will get your printed study materials by post directly from IGNOU headquarters. But in the case of ODA online students, it is there is no such a provision. And another one is in the case of ODL students, they have the provision to get the a soft copy of the study materials from e-Galgosh also. And the third one is the interaction mainly through media. Or in the case of ODL and online, the interaction is mainly through media and support services through LSC. That is the peculiarity of open and distance learning. I have already mentioned that you will get some support, some face-to-face contact. There is a provision for some face-to-face contact in the case of support services through LSC. There is a coordinator there. There is some part-time staff there. There is academic counselors in the LSC. LSC means Learner Support Center, Study Center. You are free to approach the part-time functionaries at the LSEs for any help. That provision is only for open and distance learning. Then variety of evaluation methods are used in the case of both online and ODL programs, and learner choices for selection of content, selection of media, selection, place of study, and entry and exit. That is also available in ODL method and also in only on online program. And about online programs, no face-to-face contact. I have already mentioned that there is no option for face-to-face contact in the case of online programs, and no print media used for online program. There is no print study material will be received from headquarters. That study materials will be available in the LMS. Interaction mainly through learning management system. That is the difference. There is a learning management system. That is a link is provided to you all through email from headquarters regarding the LMS. You have to go through that LMS. That user ID and password is with you, and you can use that LMS for any information like the study materials, soft copy of study materials are there, soft copy of the assignments are there. You have to submit the assignment in the LMS. And interaction only through media. That is the difference between online and ODL mode. In the case of ODL, a minimum interaction between the student and the part-time staff of the IGNOU is possible, or the officials of the IGNOU is possible. But in the case of this interaction is mainly through LMS. And variety of evaluation methods are used by both ODL and online. In the case of online program, you have to submit the assignment in the LMS portal. And learner choices are similar to that of ODL and online. There is no difference in that case. And about the next one, as an IGNOU student, what are the initial steps to be taken? That is a question for you. You are a distant learner, and a number of students are not familiar with this distance learning method. And as an IGNOU student, what are the initial steps to be taken is very important. Already our regional director told about it, but once again I repeat it. Firstly, you have to take a printout of your student identity card. I think all of you already taken the student identity card. Take the printout of it, keep it well. And next one is note down your enrollment number given in the identity card, which is a 10-digit number. That identity number, it is a unique number for each student, and you have to know about, understand, or remember this 10-digit number, your enrollment number. And remember to write your enrollment number in all future correspondence with it. That is very important. You write your enrollment in all your future correspondence with IGNOU. You have to keep a file also. Whatever data you are sending to IGNOU headquarters, IGNOU regional center, or study center, you keep that in a file, either soft copy or hard copy. check your admission status in IGNOU site. That is very important. And our RD already told how to check your admission status. It is very important because sometimes there is any spelling mistakes in your name or initial. It will be corrected. If any correction regarding your details in your admission status, contact your regional center, not RC Vadagara. We have only 4 students in this program, and all other students are from other study centers, regional centers. Therefore, you have to contact your respective regional center for the correction of name. We can't do that because we have no access to your uh, details. That's the problem. Therefore, you may please check your admission status and check whether any correction. If any correction needed, you contact the regional director of your regional center. And about your studies in IGNOU, already mentioned by this also, but self-instruction and printed course material for ODL students. It will be sent to you by post. Soft copy of study materials in e-language and also in the LMS is available for our online students. And third and important point for me, because I am discussing about evaluation, assignments for assessment and feedback. I am discussing about it. And supporting audio, video programs, Facebook, YouTube, etc. also available to the students. Face-to-face interaction with academic counselors at study centers for ODL programs, and support through LMS for online students. Online academic counseling session for both ODL and online students. Telecast of video programs on Gyan Darshan and Gyan Vani. These are the different types of uh, multimedia facilities available to the students in the case of IGNOU, both ODL and online. And the next point is about evaluation. Evaluation, in the case of evaluation, IGNOU follows a 3-tier system of evaluation. First is self-assessment, which is given in your study materials, and second one is the submission of assignments, and third one is the attainment examination. And in the case of assignments, you have to submit your assignment not at RC Vadagara, but you have to complete the assignment responses and submit it to your respective regional center. Then in the case of assignments, assignments are one of the most crucial component of the teaching learning strategy of IGNOU, not only for IGNOU, for all other ODN system or distance learning system. Assignments are the most crucial component, and assignment act as a dialogue between the learner and academic counselor. That is the importance of assignments. We know that we want some direction from the academic counselors, and assignment act as a dialogue between the learner and academic counselor, and a rapport between. There is no provision for direct contact between the academic counselor and learner in the case of distance learning. Therefore, that gap will be filled by the dialogue between the learner and academic counselor through assignments. Then assignment carries the 25% to 30% weightage in the overall course score. That is also important. You have to write the assignment neatly and present it neatly in the study center. Assignment should be submitted in the study center only, not at RC Vadagara or your concerned regional center. Not at the regional center Vadagara. We have only 4 students for these programs. That 4 students should submit these assignments at RC Vadagara, and all other students are requested to submit the assignment in their respective regional centers. Remember that 30% of weightage of the overall course grade is for assignments, and the remaining 70% for term and examination. Therefore, you should write assignment neatly. There is no provision to copy the textbook or copy your friend's assignment. The assignment should be written by handwriting, and it is own words. That is very important. Therefore, care should be taken for preparing the assignments responses. And submission of the requisite number of assignments is also compulsory for appearing in time and examination. That is another point to be remembered here. And each course we have one assignment. The sir already told that that MSP 101 1 1 1 2 1 3 1 4 like that we have 8 course in the first year. For PGDSS, you have to submit that much assignment. The question paper assignment questions are available in the LMS or in the IGNO site. You download it and take a printout and prepare the answers. It should be handwritten and submit it in the concerned regional center or study center. And in the case of online students, you prepare it, write it, take the scanned copy and upload it in the LMS. That is the procedure. Assignments are changed every year. New assignment can be downloaded from your website www.igno.ac.in. That is also very important because the assignment questions will change and you have to take the assignment for your session. The steps to how to download your assignment questions. In the case of ODA students, in the case of OL students, they are very free that and safe because they don't want to download the assignment. It is given in the LMS itself. But in the case of ODL students, they have to download it. Visit our website www.igno.ac.in. Then go to student support. Then go to student zone. Click on the link assignments. You will be directed to the assignment page. You may download the assignments from this page for required programs courses. Online students, it is available in the LMS itself. That is about how to download the assignments. After downloading the assignments, you have to go through the study materials and go through all the reference books available and prepare your own answer and return. Take the photocopy with you and submit in the regional center in the case of ODA students. But in the case of OL students, you scan it and upload in the LMS. And the next one, we told that IGNO conduct a time and examination twice a year in the month of June and December. And therefore, the time and examination students will be permitted to appear in the time and examination subject to the condition that valid registration for the courses in which they wish to appear. You have already taken admission for PGDSS and also MASS. Therefore, there is no problem for you to submit the assignments or to register for the examination. Your examination will be in the month of December 2024, for which you have to apply in the month of September or August, September in that month. You have to submit your assignment in the month of September. Please remember that the month of September is very important to you because you have to submit the assignment in the month of September and also register for the examination in the month of September. Only after completing the submission of assignment, you are free to register for the examination. Students should have submitted the required number of assignments. Submission of online examination form through IGNO site www.igno.ac.in with sufficient fee. Fee is also required, 200 rupees per course is required to register for all examination. Should have completed minimum duration of study, that is also essential. And there is a provision for the online students to attend the examination through CBT mode. Computer-based test mode also there is a provision. They are free to attend the examination in paper and pen and paper mode or CBT mode. But in the case of ODL students, they have to write the examination in pen and paper method. And one important procedure to be done is pre-registration. Now you have registered for the first year only. Your current registration is valid only for first year. That is, in the case of PGDSS or PGDSS or OL students, their registration is completed. But in the case of MASS and MASS OL, your current registration is valid only for first year. Therefore, you are required to re-register for second year depending upon the program you have selected, because the MASS students and MA SSOS students selected the 2-year program, they have to re-register for the second year, for which the link is available in the month of August September. Then in the month of August and September are very important for you. You have to do three things. One, to submit the assignments, you have to register for examination, also you have to re-register for second year in the case of MASS and MASSOL students. In the case of PGDSS course, there is no need for re-registration. Please remember that. You have to submit the re-registration form only online mode. There is no other mode of submission of the examination form or re-registration form. Only one form is, one method is available, that is online mode, and the link for that is available in the IGNOR website. And the last latest schedule regarding this registration at IGNOR website, that is also available in IGNOR website. And one another component, important things to be discussed here is that about results. Unique feature, result will be published after 45 days of last exam. This is very important thing regarding IGNOR. And IGNOR result will be published after 45 days of last exam. And grade card, soft copy of the grade card will be published in IGNOR website. And the provisional certificate and hard copy of grade card will be sent to the learner from IGNOR New Delhi. And convocation during the month of April every year. And before that also we conducted the convocation. This year we conducted the convocation in the month of February. That is about the IGNOR's unique feature about the result and convocation. And one more thing, to our regional center Vadagara students, how to contact RC Vadagara. Our phone number is 0496252581. This is our students. And our mail IDs are rcvadagara@igno.ac.in, rcvadagara.admission3@gmail.com, and rcvadagara.grievance2@gmail.com. This mail and phone numbers when used by our students, RC Vadagara students. And any query about any something you have to send by post the assignments only for Vadagara students. Postal address, Regional Director, IGNOR Regional Center Vadagara, near KSCB substation, Puttur, Vadagara, Kozhikode district. And pin is also given here. This much I think I have to present before you. And I am very thankful to our Regional Director for providing me a chance. And I welcome all the students to our IGNOR family and wish all the best to each and every one of you. Thank you all.
Madam, one small question.
Yeah.
Is there any extension for submission of assignments date?
Your date is not yet declared, sir. Now the date is for the students who have taken admission for June session and for July session, and also for the certificate students who join for semester program and certificate programs. I think these programs are yearly program, and your time is in the month of August and September. There is enough time for you.
Okay, actually I joined during January 24.
Yeah.
Actually, I was supposed to submit by March the assignments.
Because I think PGDSS is not a semester-based program, not a semester program. Therefore, you have enough time. Your time is in the month of September, or sometimes it is August, not before that, sir.
No, actually, I opted for a PGSS, Postgraduate Diploma in Sustainability Science.
It is a 1-year program.
Yeah, it's a 1-year course.
Yeah.
And actually, there are 2 sessions examination, June and December. For the June, as per the instruction, we have to submit the assignments by end of March. But I'm looking for some extension. Is there any extension is given for?
Now the last date is April 30th, sir. Enough time for you. Even though it is a semester program, you have
Okay.
enough time. That is 1 month before you to submit the assignments.
Okay, fine. Thank you very much.
Hi, hello.
Is any
Can I speak?
online submission is required for the existing students? Those who have taken the admission on July and the
Finish
submission is
call.
yeah.
Then,
Is there any online submission is required or mandatory for the existing students, first year students?
online submission is essential for the online students, only for online students. And in the case of ODL students, there is no provision, there is not that, but they have to submit the hard copy in their respective regional center, not at RC Vadagara. In the case of 4 students who have taken admission in RC Vadagara, they are free to submit the assignment at RC Vadagara. Others, they have to submit the assignment in their respective regional centers.
Okay. Only the hard copy is required to submit.
I have a question.
Hard copy. Yeah.
I'm audible?
Yeah, Jatin. Yeah.
Very good afternoon, everybody. Thank you, presenters. I have a few questions regarding the very first.
From which regional center, please?
Delhi. So the very first question is from Ms. Pramila. The assignment which are shown in online LMS is quite different from the website. I mean, I saw both questions. So which one as an online learner, which should I follow? The one in LMS or the one in website? Did you understand my question?
LMS?
I'm saying that.
He's telling.
Please, you can explain now, yes.
No, but one thing, madam, I'll just repeat what he's telling.
Yeah.
He's telling, he's a student of Delhi region.
Delhi, yeah,
and he's asking, but Jatin, can you tell us, are you a student of the ODL mode or the online? What is the program code?
Online.
Online. Which
Online.
one? PGDSSOL. So
OL.
if you're a PGDSSOL student, you would have got some admission confirmation mail.
Yes.
Yes.
You got LMS
I got
also.
LMS.
So you would have got the detail about the LMS.
Yes.
So you have to submit it in the LMS only.
Okay, so I should follow LMS criteria.
You should follow, because you have opted for an online mode, unless otherwise there is a written instruction in your LMS. See, for you, the entire learning space is in the LMS.
Perfect.
So you have to submit in the LMS only. Within the due date, you have to upload. But only if you are an online student.
Okay, second
only
question
online
is...
students can access. You have to access.
Okay, now one more thing. LMS, nobody emails, nobody responds. I have been sending gazillions of email. It's better to make a WhatsApp group, if possible, official group. Otherwise, I have paid for, like, if students can discuss something. It's
actually, Jatin, we are from different regional centers. Correct. So we will not be able to do that, for each program.
Let me just
see, this group itself is heterogeneous in the sense that you are from different regional centers, and we have 4 academic programs here in the group: the PGDSS, PGDSSOL, MASS, MASSOL. Okay, it is a fact that some of the courses are overlapping, and it's common in nature for both the programs. The primary thing for Regional Center Vadagara is to offer online counseling services. So that is our designated role. So that as part prelude to that, we are having the induction meeting to take off, familiarizing you. See, for us, on a one-to-one basis for each program, we will not be able to do a WhatsApp because it should be justified in the sense that we always, so that's practically not possible. But what you should be knowing is, being an online learner, since your request is from an online learner, you please access your LMS and go through it in detail.
Correct. Okay. Another question.
No, 1 minute, sir. But online counseling services, the sessions when we schedule, that will be informed to the regional centers across the country, wherever the students are there. So you will be getting information. Like just like you have got information about this induction meeting, okay, you will be getting information about this schedule, counseling session schedule, which will be online, Google Meet or some such platform. You can join and attend the session. So primarily, what are the information needs? When you're asking for a WhatsApp group, it's basically information need that you want. One need is about your online counseling, okay, which Vadagara Regional Center will schedule and share to the regional centers, which you will also get information from your regional center, like this meeting. The other aspects about your assignment, how to upload, all that will be there in your LMS. So that you have to be, for you LMS, other students ODA. Then the general information, everything we are sharing now about examination, everything, and the website. Okay.
One last question,
You're
if
very
you don't
active
mind.
learner, so we are happy to know that. You're very active.
One last question, if you don't mind, ma'am.
No.
This is regarding study material. Actually, I just, although I applied for online, but there are gazillions of books, PDFs online, and it's very, very hard for me because I wear spectacles, and reading online, it's very, trickier job. There are thousands of PDFs with almost 700 pages and all. So the study material which you provide to offline students, is it possible that I can also get it? I live in Dubai. I don't live in India actually. So it's very hard for me to read online. Although I know as a practical aspect, if I see from sustainability point of view that we need to save papers and all, but I really need printed material because I'm from 90s student. So I cannot study like even right now making notes. You see, I know it's a modern way people make minutes of meeting on phone and all, but it's still like how do you provide like printed material for online student? If not, I really need it. I can pay or something. Is it possible?
Madam, would you like to answer, please?
I sent an email and then I got a reply from admission department that you can cancel the admission. So this was really non-professional way of writing. Simply, there was one sentence: cancel the admission if there is no such policy.
Sir,
So
one
this is
solution
not
is
a
that if you want the printed copy, you have the freedom to take the printout.
ma'am, but there are I don't know what exactly to take print out because in online there are like 700 pages. Some PDFs have like if I talk about LMS, right? Every single unit has different books and also which one is the so there's
There is no
so
provision to
there are
get
so
the hard
many like
copy, sir.
course content is so vast. It's like an ocean.
You
So I
just
don't know the
you
which is
just go
which.
through the material and note down the important pages and take
I
the
am
printout.
doing it. I am doing it. I am doing it. I'm very much concerned about, sincere about my course. But is it possible that whatever you're providing to like offline student, that must be the gist. You're not providing everything, right? I mean, so can I get that? I can pay. What else I can do? I mean, I can come to IGNU in next month. I'm flying, and or I can send somebody who can courier me or something because really this is struggling and I cannot read PDFs. There are so vast, so many like content is super rich. I mean, I don't know what to read. Really struggling with the online.
Madam, you
And
are
you're muted.
muted, madam.
Yeah. I'll just add something, madam. Jatin, see, you look at it like we say, no, one day at a time. We are distance education students. If you look at the LMS, if you see all together, you may feel there is a lot of materials. Okay, there are two aspects to your question. One is you have opted for an online program, and systemically, by system itself, they cannot provide you a hard copy of the material. Okay, it's a big system and you have chosen online. Even for the open and distance education students who choose material in the soft copy, they don't get material because there is a choice, as you know, increasing sustainability, and we are in a phase of times where many people are comfortable reading online mode, some are not comfortable. Okay, so there's a diverse group. I'm not getting into all that, but the primary point here is you as a learner has chosen an online program. So you will not be getting the material from this university by post. That is the first and foremost thing to tell you. But the other side of it, which we would like to tell you from our side, is that if you look at any, see, basically you look at your program, the 1 year program, it comprises of various course codes. Okay, if you remember the slide presented, MSD 11, okay,
11, MSc 11,
MSD,
12, 13,
yeah,
14,
11, 12, like that. So you take MSD 11 at a time. Now in your LMS, the PGDSS, they have put lot of resources. It's a very rich resource based LMS. It's my understanding. I have seen it some time back. There is not only study material, there are a lot of resources put in there. But what you should primarily refer is the study material. So if you look at MSD 11, there will be blocks and units. So you look at
I know
one
that.
block. One block is one booklet. Had
Yes.
you got it as a physical form, MSD 11 will be 4 booklets or say 3 booklets, for example. So block 1 is one booklet, and within that you have units or chapters. We call unit
I
1,
know.
unit 2, like that.
I know.
So
I've
you
read
look
that.
at it. You please look at that perspective to it as a course, MSD 11. In that you have blocks, you have units. So that particular thing you take at a time, you read through it, because the entire resources, so many resources, supplementary resources are also there. So
Yes.
for you, in your case, you'll have to go through that resources only. And maybe you can take a printout if you're so much particular about, comfortable mode, because finally learning is as per our
But
study
yeah,
habits and
again,
patterns. So that is what you should
again,
be doing.
uh,
But don't look at it,
building.
don't get bogged down seeing all together. Take one course at a time, read through that, and you can note down the points, because you're doing self-learning also, you know. So one by one you go, unit 1, 2, 3, and every unit you will see there is objective in the beginning. So as in the beginning we told you, the objective was we want to talk to you about five broad areas each of us will cover. So beginning, you know what is going to happen now. Similarly, every unit there is objective, what you will learn in that. So that way you go, you will find it as small units to handle, not the entire. So that perspective is very important for distance learning. The suggestion from our side. Okay, so
and
we
also
cannot give you
But in
material.
future, yeah, I thank you, ma'am, for
previous question
clarifying that.
papers are also available in your website.
But
You go through the previous question papers. It will give you an idea
I
about
mean,
what to study.
Yeah, yeah, very good, very
Examination
good,
purpose.
ma'am. Very good.
actually, I don't live in India. That's a concern because
But
and
the
again,
next,
I'm doing job also. So going through all these, I was thinking if I get a material, I know specifically what to read. That's why I raised this concern. Otherwise, it's okay. Let it be.
please read your program guide first.
I have read
I'll
that.
come back to you, because it's very important to clarify this in the beginning. Please read your program guide. Program guide, as the word says, it will guide you about the entire program in gist what is to be done. Then go each subject wise. See, you can be anywhere and study. You're an online student, so it doesn't matter physically where you are in actually, because everything is online. You have opted online because you're not here, perhaps.
Hmm.
So that's okay. When you're online, you can access and learn. All right.
Okay,
So
one
take it
last
as the,
question. Sorry, ma'am. Yes. How can, if I want to do MA SSOL from PGDSS, from PGDSSOL to MA SSOL, can you, do you understand? Like right now I'm doing PGDSS, okay? I have opted for that. And I can go for MA SSOL as well, right? Um, that option is there, right? I mean,
yes, yes. You can read the prospectus where
yeah,
the entry
but
exit option is
yeah,
there.
yeah, but the question is, sorry, let's say I choose this PGDSSOL for 2 years, okay? So then on also I can be able to, uh, suppose I'm
PGDSS,
extending my
for
studies.
there is a minimum period and maximum period. In the case
Yeah,
of PGDSS, 1 year is the minimum period and 2 years is the maximum period. In the
okay,
case of MASS, minimum period is 2 years and maximum period is 4 years.
okay, okay. Thank you.
And Garima raised a hand.
Yes,
Garima?
ma'am.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
ma'am.
please,
Can you
please.
hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Thank you so much for the session, ma'am. It was much required because there were so many things that we've understood. I just had a couple of questions. Since, ma'am, I'm a working mother, and my husband is in a job where he's constantly getting posted. I wanted to understand if I've understood that examination center is irrespective of our study center. So wherever we are located, we can choose our examination
Yeah,
center,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. Sure.
So if there is a change of place that is happening, like right now, my study center is Delhi,
Okay.
because that's where I was staying, but I'll be moving in a couple of months. So, do I need to change my study center for any other reason? Do I need to change my study center, or it can remain Delhi?
Yeah, yes. You can remain in the Delhi itself as your regional center, but you can apply for examination with the examination center at anywhere where the condition is that that center will be is activated as an examination center. Okay,
So,
you go. I think you got the point.
yes. So, for examination center, for both the years, like the first year, because I'm an
Yeah, yeah.
MASS
But
student, so first year examination center, second year examination centers can be different, right?
different.
I
It's
don't
no
have to
problem.
stick to one examination
Yeah, yeah,
center.
yeah.
Okay. Also, the dates for the examination, these are going to be like fixed dates, or these are
Fixed date,
flexible?
almost fixed, Garima. It will start from June 1st and end from June 30th, like that. And in the case
Okay.
of December term and examination, it will start from December 1st to December 30th.
December 30th.
1 month duration for the
1 month
examination.
duration, and what, how many exams do we have for the?
That is the examination schedule will be uploaded in the website. Already
Okay.
it is given. I think in the case of June examination, that timetable is already available in the website.
Okay. So we'll get a general idea of how many exams we
Yeah,
have
yeah,
to
yeah,
appear
yeah.
for. Okay. So we have exam in every course that we have. We have for every course we'll have to appear for an exam for that subject.
You are free to write the examination after completing the minimum period. If it
Okay.
is a semester program,
Right.
just after completing 6 months, you can apply for eligible to apply for the term and examination. And
Okay.
after completing 6 months again, that is 1 year, you are eligible to write the second semester exam.
Okay. So for in case of mass, I think it is going to be for MASS, it is going to be year end exam.
Year-end exam, madam, I am, if the PGDSS is a semester program, that facility is available for MASS also, I think. Then you can write the third semester exam and the fourth semester exam, like that.
Oh,
For
MASS
that,
is
we have to check
also.
the prospectus also.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
So in case we miss out on an examination date, suppose on that particular date it is not possible to appear for that exam, there is a
Yes.
provision to reappear for that
Yeah,
exam
yeah,
later.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. That's a
So
provision for
the
that.
next term we
You
can
have to
reappear
pay,
for the exam.
you have to pay the fee, apply for the examination, and write the exam.
So next term we can appear
Yes.
for that exam.
And you
Well,
have to write the exam before the maximum period. That is very
okay,
important. If you
understood.
are an MAS student, the maximum
Yes.
period is 4 years. Before that, you have the freedom to write the complete your papers.
I have to
Syllabus.
complete all my
Yeah, yeah.
examinations. Understood. Another query, ma'am, for the study material status, we are still awaiting our study material. I mean, we've approached April and we've not received any update also. So when we
Yeah,
go, we log in the online site, we go over there. When we check the study material dispatch status, there is nothing. No dispatch
okay.
status is available.
Okay. Okay. I think you are an ODL student, not an online student.
ODL student, ma'am,
And
yes.
then you will surely get the hard copy, madam. Please wait. Before
Okay.
that, you download the soft copy from e-Galgos and start your study. You don't wait for the hard copy to come. For that, you
Okay.
can start your study. That is
Okay, ma'am.
better. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. And ma'am, for ODL students, are there any, apart from the online counseling, whenever you will conduct, we'll obviously be joining it. Do we have to visit the study center for anything, or it's not
No,
required
if needed, madam. If you
if
want to
needed?
get any support from the study center or the business center, you are free to visit. In the case of
Okay.
online students, also visit, or also free to visit. But in
Okay.
the case of to submit the assignment or to see the academic counselors to get some information how to prepare the assignment, you are free to approach the academic counselors
Okay. Okay.
also. Okay.
Yeah. So that is in the case if we want to visit. Other than that, any mandatory sessions or anything won't be conducted in the study center, right?
in the case of project, I think you have a project in the second year that is compulsory, and
Right.
for that you have to get support of one project guide that
Okay.
got our respected professor. That
Okay.
session, I think we lost that important session.
So for
Okay.
that, we'll have to go to the study center and
Yeah,
meet
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
professor.
Professor.
Okay. Okay. Understood. Understood, ma'am. Yes. Thank you so much.
And next, Sandeep Saxena also raised the hand. Sandeep
Good morning,
Saxena.
ma'am.
Good morning.
Uh,
Yeah.
are you able to hear me, ma'am?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, very much.
Okay.
Very much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. My name is Sandeep Saxena. I am Senior
Okay.
Manager in KC International Limited, and I'm working in power systems. And since this sustainability is becoming this integral part of our power system, lot of activities are going on sustainably. So this course has been now becoming a mandatory part of our system. So that's why I applied for this course. Uh, since I'm looking for this course for a long time, and I could see that IGNO is providing this course. Ma'am, my first question is that I have not received any information to log in the LMS system. Is it we have to wait in April? We'll get in April, or it has been shared with the student that detail?
Yeah, I think you are an online student.
Yes, online. MASSOL online.
Yes, regional center, sir.
My regional center is ma'am Jaipur.
Take you. For that, you have to
Yeah.
send an email to the regional director of Jaipur Regional
Uh,
Centers.
I have sent them mails and they have replied that you share this detail to COE. Ignore. Then I have shared mail to them also, ma'am, but I didn't receive a reply on that, ma'am, from last 2 weeks.
Okay.
First thing is that, ma'am.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
Second thing is that I am not able to understand online system of examination. So if the course is starting in April, we have to submit this assignment in September, and then we can apply for exam in after December. This is the
No,
thing
no,
with
sir.
this.
No, sir. If it is a semester-based semester program, you, you have to submit the assignment before April 30th. I think now there is a provision that it is also like conducting in a semester program. Then you have to submit, if wanted, you have to submit the assignment before 30th April.
30th April, ma'am, but I didn't
Yeah,
receive
then write the
details
exam
of
in
the
June. Then you can write the exam in June. Do you
for
want to
first
write the exam
semester.
in June? June, you have to submit the assignment in April 30th. Before April. April 30th.
Ma'am, but this course is starting in April. Today is 3rd April, and I haven't received any online this your portal details, username, password. So means I have to complete this first semester. How many courses I have to complete? Because there are nine
I think
courses.
four. Uh, no, in the semester. If it is a semester, I think four courses. Or it is a year. You consider it as a yearly program. You are free to write the examination in the next December term exams. Then you will get
Okay,
enough time to write the assignments and
assignment till
submit the
September.
assignment in September. Yeah.
Okay, because I am
Meanwhile,
I think in a yearly program.
yearly program, you consider it as a yearly program, I think it is better. Otherwise, you will be confused. And some students are eager and they are already taken, prepared for that. And they are free to, if there is a provision to write the exam in June, let them submit the assignment in the month of April and write the exam in June. And if you not
Okay,
receive the LMS now and no access in the LMS, no idea about the assignments and the study materials, then I think it is better to write the exam in December. There is no
okay,
problem, only 8 papers, very easy papers also about your subject.
yes, ma'am.
You are very easy to discuss about the points and easy for you to present the content in the answer paper. Therefore, there is no
Okay.
issue, sir. take the 8 papers and submit the assignment in the month of September, register for the examination in the month of September, and attend the exam in December.
Okay, okay, ma'am.
Without
Thank you,
losing
ma'am.
time, you can complete the course, sir. No problem.
Thank, thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
I'll just share one slide, madam.
No
Just for
problem.
the just because online students see you will be getting a communication. See, otherwise the COE Center for Online Education is looking after this, as you also Sandeep ji, you have rightly mentioned. It is coming under, as RC Jaipur also told. So there is the COE division, Center for Online Education, which is looking after the online programs. So that
Yes.
is why that mail ID also I have put in the chat box. In addition, once you get the access to it, I'll just try to share one slide. 1 minute. Is it seen? Visible?
No,
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 sir.
ma'am.
No, no. Ah, yeah, yes.
Yes,
Visible?
now,
Start,
now.
start,
Okay.
start.
So just I will share it for our benefit of our only for the online students, okay? Because some of you are asking this. See how to access the content. So basically, you have to go to the first thing is you have to log into the LMS with the link lms.ignoonline.ac.in. This is a document which has been given to us by the Center for Online Education last time. So that is the basis for us to share this with you. So this is a link. I hope you can see the screen. So
Yes,
here,
yes, ma'am.
yeah, the lms.ignoonline.ac.in, only for the online students, I'm again repeating. If you go there, you can see once you log into LMS, you can see, select my courses, see my courses. So this page, when you go in, you will find your material there. Now some
Okay,
other
ma'am.
learner was telling he has already accessed the LMS. Jatin, if
Ma'am,
I'm not
actually, I am
so,
also doing one certificate course in Arabic language from there because I am in presently in Saudi Arabia. I am joining this course from Saudi Arabia. So I am already doing one certificate course in Arabic language, and I am doing online that course also, a 6 month course
Yeah.
from IGNOU.
You got the
So
LMS
I am
card?
aware of this portal, but actually I try to you do log in through forget the password, but they told that you will get a separate mail for LMS
okay, okay. Then you
login.
please wait for that, sir. You please wait for that. So basically,
Okay,
once you get in, it's very easy to navigate. So I think that information, since you are aware, it need not be told. I think, isn't it? Because you are aware with that. So
okay,
just wait
and
for that. And
ma'am, one.
director.coe@igno.ac.in, that mail ID also we have given here. Maybe you can expect that mail very soon, perhaps. As you told, you have been
Okay,
informed. Okay, then you can go
okay,
ahead and do the further activities.
okay. And but the last question is that where is I have if I have to take more information on the exams and all that, I should go in the student zone and I can log in there and can see more about these exams and all that there in student zone.
That is good. In LMS itself, the date of examination, the date of submission of assignment will be given, sir.
Okay, okay,
And
okay. Thank
it
you,
is
ma'am.
better you
Thank
go
you, ma'am.
to the IGNO site also, www.igno.ac.in. You will get all the
Okay,
information from IGNO site.
okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Any more questions? Muhammad Akram raised a hand. Muhammad,
I am online.
yeah,
I will.
yeah.
Yeah.
Please, Muhammad.
Can you hear me properly?
No,
Can you hear me properly?
yeah. Yes.
I joined the MASS, hoping that I would be getting all the study materials hard copy. Am I right?
MASS,
Yeah, MASS.
ODL student.
No, yeah, ODL.
Then you will get. Please wait.
Uh,
Meanwhile, you can download the study materials from IGNO website, IGNOsh, and start your studies. That is better.
I
Don't
will
wait
start.
for the hard copy.
Yeah, I think I also have the problem while reading online. So I am waiting for this hard copy.
Okay.
And another thing, I think whether you have mentioned it or not, that is when can we appear for our first year exam? Is it December 2024?
Madam, whether this PGDSS is a semester program or
The prospectus, let us just refer the prospectic thing, 1 minute.
That's better.
If yearly is given, then it's year only. 1 minute, sir, just a minute. Usually it is an yearly program, postgraduate diploma programs. It's a yearly program, but since your assignment question paper in the site is showing 2 dates of submission. 2 dates of submissions are shown in the assignment schedule. Just a minute.
Any other question? Any other question? We are checking about whether it is a semester program or a yearly program. Before that, anybody, any doubt?
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, students, if you can just recall your prospectus that shows the program detail. Okay, in the program guide also, if you have referred the program guide, it talks about the program structure. So that is the basis for us to go by when we are discussing the detail of the program. So if you look at the prospectus or the program guide for PGDSS, okay, I'm just taking it simultaneously here so that students can also see it. And I'm sharing it here. I hope it's visible. The first year, it is showing year. Okay,
Yes,
it is showing year, and
yeah.
also I have also spoken to Professor Kuman also. So basically, it's an yearly program, which means that you at the end of the 1 year you can write the exam. And assignment submission, usually the thumb rule is around September. Your assignment submission will be there. Assignment submission is a precondition for writing the exam, and in December you can write the exam. Some chat query was there about when the exam timetable and all that will be given in the website. So ODL students, anyway, it will be the exams will be in written mode. Even for the online students, what we have seen till recent times, they are also writing examination like the ODL students in written mode. So let us see any changes coming. That point only we can know. But as of now, it is similar way that both the students are writing the exam. Okay, so I hope it is clear for you all. After the first year, if you miss the exam, then every 6 months you have a chance to write the remaining papers or the chances there. Okay. Somebody asked the question. I don't remember who asked. I hope it's clarified for you. I think we have no more questions. Then can we just sum it up, madam?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I think any other question?
Hello, my question is regarding
Yeah.
the exams.
Yeah.
So I took up a MASSOL course. So what I
Okay.
want to know is whether MASS and MASSOL have the same question paper, or
Yeah,
do
yeah.
we need?
Same. No, same question paper.
So at the exam center, we don't have to tell anything about being online. No.
You have to
You
mention
have
whether
the
you
hall
want,
ticket, no?
madam.
That you will be getting the hall ticket, no?
Yeah.
As per the hall ticket, you can appear for the exam, question paper, everything will be given. Okay.
Okay, thanks.
The hall ticket is a document to appear for the exam. The particulars will be there in that also.
Yes, ma'am. Any other question? Anybody or madam? Let us wind up, madam.
Yes, I think if no more questions, we can wind up. We had a long
Yeah, yeah.
session and all are very actively interacting, so I think
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
over
yeah.
perhaps.
Respected faculty member Professor Y.S. C. Kuman sir and all other dear participants. We are happy to organize this induction meeting for the PGDSS and MASS program students for January 2024 admission session. And it is very fruitful as majority of issues are discussed here. A vibrant interaction from the side of the students made this meeting more effective. First of all, on behalf of RC Vadagara, I extend a deep sense of gratitude to Professor Kuman for his esteemed presence and providing details about the program and inspiring the students. Thank you, sir. And I express my sincere thanks to the regional director providing a clear outline about these programs. Thank you, madam. And we express our sincere thanks to uh, our Assistant Regional Director, Dr. Chandan Kumara, and all the students. And finally, let me thank all the learners who attended this meeting and wish all of you the best to complete your studies in the University of Care. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, madam, and all learners. So, hope you have a very fruitful learning experience. We'll be sharing the counseling schedule to the studies to the regional centers, and also our Twitter account. Also, we will put the counseling schedule. So, we would request learners to also follow the Twitter account and the Facebook account of the regional center, which has already been shared to you all. So, please see the chat box also for that. Thank you, madam. Thank you all. I have put the chat.